Taurus, you guys are somewhere in between. Do I take this last shot? Do I fall on my face? Or do I quit cold turkey? Somebody who you were once in a commitment with is apologetic about the way that they treated you, the things that they did to you, the things that they may have done to ruin the relationship or to at least bring the relationship to the state in which it's at in this moment. I say once committed to because it appears as if though you guys have broken up. You're no longer together, but I think you're like confused about whether or not you are willing to take this person back or you want to just keep moving forward with your life. But this is a hard one. This is a tough one for you because you love whoever this is, but it may be that both of you all indulged in the alcohol. I'm not entirely sure. And I don't know, just how deep it got, like if it was to the point of alcoholism or if it was just something that you all did to knock the edge off. Either way, it was bittersweet. There were good times, but there was a lot of toxic situations to take place because of the drinking. Now, it doesn't have to be that there was drinking going on. The drinking could be like the metaphor in a sense. So it could have been just about anything that the two of you shared together that was bittersweet. It was just something that, there were good times and there were bad times when you guys will come together on whatever this is, okay? But yeah, with the miracle card being sideways, I feel like you're just like with the drinking, you're somewhere in between, okay? You don't know if you want to take this person back, if you want a miracle to happen so that you can take this person back, or if you just want to walk away. So there's confusion all over this whole reading, okay? With the hope card being in reverse, I don't think you're hopeful that this person will change. I don't think you believe their apologies. I don't think this is the first time that they've apologized, quite honestly. I feel as if, though, hope has been lost on your part and it's tearing you apart. You may have trusted this person far too many times to do what they said they were going to do, to show up in the ways that they said that they would show up, and they've proven themselves to be dishonest, and you're no longer keeping quiet anymore. You got something to say, you're speaking your mind, and you're letting this person know that you're tired of the same old, same old. They're either going to get their shit together or they're going to have to step. And by step, I mean walk away. Although you don't want that to be the case because you love this person is what it appears. But you know that you got to love you more. You have to love yourself first, all right? So with this rest card, I feel like you guys may be taking a break at this time. Like I said, I think you guys broke up, but it could be that you are taking a break at this time. And this break for you just means taking some time to yourself to just be able to think, to figure out what exactly it is that you want to do, what you want from this situation, or if you even want this situation anymore, because it's getting to the point where you're finally realizing that it's toxic. It's not working. It's not healthy. And you want more out of life. Okay. You want to be more independent with the independent card there. You're ready to ride off into the sun with your hair blowing in the wind. And, you want life to be more enjoyable and not just when you guys are drinking or, whatever the vice may be. Because like we said, it doesn't necessarily have to be drinking. But for some of you, alcoholism is here. Okay. Whether that's you and them or just you or them. But it's not what you want anymore. You want better. You want better because you know that you can have better. You know that you are better than this. And that's the thing. So now you're doing some reflecting, okay? And that's why we have the mirror card here. Because now you're looking at yourself in the mirror and you don't like what you see. You don't like what you've become. You don't like the way things have turned out between you and this person. And so you're looking in the mirror and you're telling yourself, I have to do better. I want to do better and I'm going to do better. And if this person doesn't want to join me along this journey of doing better, then I'm going to have to let them go. And I think that's a little upsetting for you, okay? I just noticed that the mirror and the talent card are following each other, right? And on the talent card, it says born with, it says features, and it says personality. So I feel like I'm talking to somebody who is just drop dead gorgeous or completely handsome, just so freaking handsome. Either way, I think that you're now looking in the mirror and realizing that you might be losing yourself, losing your looks, okay? Something about those standout features could be looking like they're wasting away due to this toxic situation, and that is bothersome to you. It could be making you feel a little bit insecure, okay? But at the same time, like I said, it's waking you up. It's making you realize, like, this is not me. This is not who I am. This is not who I used to be. This is not who I want to be. And I don't like what I'm seeing when I look in the mirror. Okay, so with the firm in reverse, you guys are waking up to the idea that something isn't right, but you're not standing firm on what it's going to take in order for you to make it right. And that's the thing. So firm is in reverse because you are too in between right now. You're too up and down. You're too indecisive when it comes to actually taking that leap of faith. Then we have the runaway card directly after firm in reverse. So I feel like you're running from yourself. You're running from this relationship, but you're running from yourself. And that's the problem. Like, everything you need is within you. And you know that. You know what it takes. It's just that I don't want to say you're being lazy when it comes to this situation, but there is a possibility that you could be being lazy, or there's a possibility that you, in a sense, may have enjoyed the ride for so long that you became comfortable. You became complacent in this energy that you are currently in. So now you're running from the idea that you need to do better, although you know that you need to do better. So it's not that you don't know. You're completely aware that you need to do better. But actually doing the work, I think it's an overwhelming thought. It's an overwhelming feeling for you. The truth is right in your face. It's right in your face. The truth is no longer hidden. I think it was for so long because it was being masked. It was being covered up with the vice, whatever that may be. Like I said, for some of you, it was drinking. For others of you, I'm not entirely sure what it was, but there was definitely a vice here that was keeping you going. Okay, it was like a battery in your back. But now the truth is right in front of your face. Like, it's almost smacking you in the face, Taurus. Like, you can't hide from this truth anymore because it's not hiding from you anymore, but you're running from it. And that's the problem, is you don't want to accept it. It's confusing because I keep saying that you guys have accepted and you know what you got to do, but there's definitely something that's keeping you from fully accepting it. Let me say that. You won't fully accept it. You recognize that there is an issue, which is the first step. You recognize that you need to do something about it, but you won't fully tap in so that you can do what it takes. Now, on the bottom of this uninvited guest card, and mind you, this is sideways, okay? So on the bottom of this card, it says moment of decision. And here's the issue. Whether you like it or not, there's a decision that has to be made. It's time. It's time. I mean, you can choose to stay in this energy all you want, but it's not going to get you anything out of life that you want. It's not going to take you anywhere. Things are going to remain stagnant. You're going to remain complacent. And you're going to keep wishing and hoping for change as if it's supposed to fall out of the sky and into your lap. And just like that, things change. That's not the way it works. It takes for you to do something about it. So what are you going to do something about it? Are you going to do something about it? That's the thing here. Are you that uncomfortable in your situation? Are you that disgusted when you look in the mirror? Or is all of this just a joke to you? Because you feel something. You definitely feel something. You cannot sit here and tell me that you feel nothing. You feel something. And I feel for you because I'd much rather you be putting in the work. I'd much rather you be making the changes. I'd much rather you not worry about this other person and worry more about yourself, because you can only be responsible for you and they can only be responsible for them. So as long as you keep putting off the work focusing on the fact that you guys are no longer together, but you want to be together, but you know that you can't because there's all these issues at play and blah, 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 blah. Instead of you focusing on that, why not focus on yourself? Why not do the work and allow that person to do the work as well if that's what they want to do? But see, you won't even give yourself the chance, or rather you haven't given yourself the chance to see what could come of this if you put in the work. It may be that you inspire this person to do better as well, because you can't always tell somebody, hey, you need to do better, like how I'm doing with you, and expect them to do better. They've got to want it. You have got to want it. So maybe if they see you being inspired, getting up and doing things differently, they may get inspired and want to do the same thing. And they might meet you at the goalpost. They might meet you at the finish line. But you won't know until you actually try. And that's the issue here. Stop running from yourself and try. At least try. Try long enough, though, to see if it works for you. Don't just try, hey, I tried a couple of days. I put the bottle down for a couple of days, but I need it bad. And, like I said, this doesn't have to be about alcoholism. This could just literally be about you walking away. Try it for a few days. Or it could literally be about you focusing on doing the work. Just try it. Not a few days. Not a few days. Did I just say a few days? I said a few days. Give yourself way longer than a few days. Give yourself at least 30 days, okay? 30 days is like a good amount of time for somebody to see if they like things this way or if they like things that way, all right? And when the 30 days is all said and done, you have the torment card here. And the torment card is in reverse. You know what that is? That's the anxiety, the depression, the mental anguish and things disappearing, going away. That's what you wanted, right? That's what you wanted. Because if you don't want that, then this stuff is going to start to affect your finances. As a matter of fact, I feel like it's already started to affect your finances. The more you dish out on alcohol, on drugs, on, different things that we don't need in our lives, the less financially stable you are. Okay. And then we have the empty room card, and that's sideways. So again, this is that unsure energy. This is you being confused about whether or not you need to walk this journey alone or you want this person to walk this journey with you. Again, you guys may not be able to do this together unless they're on the same page as you as far as wanting change. You can't force them to want this change too. You got to remember, in the beginning, they were apologizing to you. They're sorry. They hate that they've created this environment for the two of you, but it's not just them. It's you as well. And are they sorry enough to do something about it? If not, then you got to make this decision, and you need to make it fast. I think you'd really benefit from being single right now. With the single card here, I really and truly think that you'd benefit from just being able to walk this journey by yourself, at least long enough to get yourself together. And then once you're, I won't say done, because we're never done healing. But once you have gotten so far along on your journey that you might be able to pull somebody else up, hey, do what you got to do if that's what you want to do. But in the meantime, you have to make this decision for yourself and stop trying to pull everybody along with you, because not everybody wants to go. Not everybody is meant to go. Keep that in mind. And then the last card we have here is chew. So it's time for you to chew this situation. I mean, plain and simple, okay? So it's going to require you to do some thinking. It's going to require you to do some remembering of who you are. It's going to require you to solve this puzzle and recognize that it's on you. And it might even require a code word. And this code word could simply be something to snap you back into reality when you start to feel pulled back to the dark side again. Okay? But that is all I have for you guys, Taurus. I wish you the best. This one was kind of heavy, but I have to be honest with you because that's what I'm meant to do on my channel. So I love you, and I hope that you all are able to work this out to the best of your ability. Give it some time. Give yourself some time. Give yourself some grace, and know that you are more than capable. I love you. I love you. I love you. I'll talk to you guys soon.